We should be live here. Just waiting for the confirmation from YouTube. And we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. It is New Year's Day. So we're going to play some baseball. Why not? We're going to jump into a 3-game series in Colorado against the Rockies. This is a great place to swing a bat. And, yeah, I'm having a little battle with Jack Caglianone, who is beating me in batting average this season. He's also got me currently edged for the MVP. So, yeah, we got to make something happen here. A little bit of rain falling in Colorado here. Top of the first, Cardinals up 2-0. I'm standing in with a .357 batting average. Nobody out, nobody on. Zebby Matthews on the bump for the Rockies. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 93 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And there's one down the right field line. Right fielder has a late break towards it. Tailing towards the corner, but he'll make the play in fair ground. First pitch, F9 for me, and that's the first out of the game. Of course, Cardinals averaged 5.8 runs per game in the previous series. We're back in the top of the third, 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out, nobody on again. Zebby Matthews still on the mound. First pitch from him. There's one right up the middle, center. Oh, no. Second baseman gets a glove on it, throws to first, and it's a 4-3 putout. One pitch per at-bat for me, and it's all it takes for me to get out. Top of the fifth, we're tied at 3 runs apiece now. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Willie Mendoza now on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Oh, check swing on a curveball outside. I was way out in front of that thing. Oh, and won the count. At least I didn't get out on the first pitch this time, right? Second pitch now from Mendoza. And there's one in the left field. That'll get down in front of the left fielder. It's an RBI single for me, and the Cardinals are now leading 4-3 here in the top of the fifth. And we've got runners on first and second with still nobody out. We move on to a boss battle challenge. Who's this guy? Oh, that's Nick Lodolo. Cardinals are leading 8-4 here in the top of the sixth. Runner on first, one away. And I'm going to go for the single here. Getting on base would be nice, but it's more than likely going to happen on a single. Lodolo's a lefty with a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 96 on the sinker as well. First pitch from him. There's one into right field. Easy single. We'll take it. First pitch hacking pays off this time. We got runners on first and second with one away here in the top of the sixth. Bottom half of the inning, Cardinals are up 9-4 now. One out, nobody on for Ezequiel Tovar. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .248 on the season. 2-1 the count for him with Christian Mena now on the mound for the Cardinals out of the bullpen. There's a fly ball into left center field. And we'll be able to get to that one with ease. 2 away here in the bottom of the sixth. Another dynamic challenge as I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day. This time Bradley Blaylock is on the mound for the Rockies. It's a 9-6 lead for the Cardinals here. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm going to go for getting on base. Blaylock hits 95 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Just off the outside corner there, just above the knees, and it's a 1-0 count. First pitch I've watched in this game. Second pitch of the at-bat. No doubt dinger to the bullpens in right center. See you later, baseball. That was fun. It is now a 10-6 ball game after 22nd home run of the season, if I remember correctly. No, 23rd home run on the season. 427-footer. Do we get the green line this time around? That's the big question. Ollie, what's up there, big fella? Thanks for tuning in on the New Year's Day live stream. Well, it's the same old, same old. Here we are, another year. Still playing baseball, though. Top of the ninth, I'm back at the plate. It's a 12-7 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Geraldo Cabrera is on the mound for the Rockies. Bases empty, one away. Cabrera hits 90 on the sinker, 92 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Right up the middle. It's a 3-hit day at the plate for me. Or is that 4 hits now? I don't even remember. It's another single in the top of the ninth, and we'll take it. The old batting average is going to soar after this game. And, oh my gosh, Cardinals have had 20 hits in the game. Yowza. We'll sim to the end of this one, and the Cardinals are definitely taking the win. 12-7 the final score there. Christian Mena gets the win out of the bullpen for the Cardinals. So, yeah, we'll take that. What was my final line score there? 4 for 6 on the day. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I am 104 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 now. That's really, really weird for me to say. I've been doing this YouTube channel for like 3 years and change now, and still creeping on that 1,000. All right, we're going to move into game number 2 here. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody. Oh, all right, Ollie. Yeah, hey, thanks for dropping in on the live stream, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one, man. But, yeah, heading into game number 2, this is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. See ya, Ollie. All right, game number 2, we start off top of the first 2 outs, nobody on. And Sean Sullivan on the mound for the Rockies. He hits 93 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. I take a four-seamer on the outside corner and send it into center field. Can of corn for the center fielder, and an F8 on the old line score for me makes it a 1-2-3 top of the first. Interesting start. Bottom of the second, I'm out in center field now. Richie Church at the plate for the Rockies. Nobody out, nobody on. Church is hitting 280 on the season. 0-1 the count for him against Clyde Slade. Let's see what we get. It's a fly ball into right center field. That's going to get down for a hit. I'm going to throw to second. Runner stays at first. Smart man. And he's got a leadoff single here in the bottom of the second. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate. Rockies are up 1-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Sean Sullivan still towing the rubber for Colorado. Let's see if I can pick a little better pitch to swing at here to start this at-bat. Well, it's a four-seamer right at the top of the zone on the outer third. Got a piece of it, fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the third base. Oh, jumping stop by the third baseman. Throws across the diamond and got me. That's a web gem, I'd say. Maybe not the most glorious or fantastic play, but well done there by the third baseman. Dynamic challenge time in the top of the sixth. We are now tied at 3 runs apiece. Bases are empty, nobody out. Sean Sullivan still on the mound for the Rockies. I'm going to go with getting on base. That would be a good idea here. First pitch of this at-bat from Sullivan. Swing and a miss of a changeup below the knees. Not one I should have swung at. 0-1 the count for me. I'm only hitting .243 against lefties this year. I don't know what the deal is there. Low and inside with a four-seamer makes for a 1-1 count. Come on, big guy. Give me something good here, if you could, please. Oh, four-seamer just above the zone. I thought it was going to be another good one, but it's not. It'll be a P3 on the old line score as the first baseman makes the catch on the infield dirt. Moving on, it's another dynamic challenge for me. Top of the eighth, 4-3 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Preston Daniels now on the mound. And I'm going to go with getting a hit. That would be great. Runner on second, nobody out. Daniels hits 99 on his four-seamer, 97 on the cutter, 92 on the splitter as well. First pitch from him. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone. 0-1 the count for me. I'm still hitting .458 with runners in scoring position this season, so that's an intriguing stat. 0-1 pitch. A little high on the outer third. 1-1 the count after I managed to not swing at a pitch. It's been a very rare occurrence so far in this live stream. 1-1 pitch on the way. And there's one up the middle and into center field. That's going to score the runner from second. We'll take the base hit and the RBI. It's now a 5-3 lead for the Cardinals. A little insurance here in the top of the eighth works for me. Oh, man, back at the plate again. Top of the eighth, 11-3 is the score. Runner on second, 2 away. Willie Mendoza now on the bump for Colorado. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the right-hander. And we pop one up for the first baseman in foul ground, and that will end the inning with my second at-bat of the inning. I'll be darned. I think the Rockies are grateful to stop the bleeding there as we put up an 8 spot in the 8th. Yowza. We're still going to sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals will take the win. It's like 11-3 is the final score, and we did it on 2 less hits than what the Rockies had. That is insane. Alrighty. We're going to move on to game number 3 here after that 1-for-5 day at the plate. And this will be the final game of this series in Colorado. Maybe we'll get the sweep here. And if their bullpen falls apart like it did in that last one, my goodness, we shouldn't have a problem. All right, 69 RBI to leads the National League. Giggity. Here we go, day game action in Colorado. We start off game number 3 with the Boss Battle Challenge. That's Cliff Cutler on the mound for the Rockies. 2 outs, nobody on. I want to get on base. I am not going to get greedy here. Cutler hits 99 on his 4-seamer, 92 on the splitter, and 95 on the cutter as well. First pitch of the at-bat from the right-hander. And we foul away a 4-seamer just below the knees. Good swing timing, bad contact, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Cutler. And we foul away a 4-seamer again right at the knees, this time on the outer third. 0-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Get it just a smidge higher there. I can pop it up like a boss. And I loft one into right field. Right fielder makes the play near the line. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the first here in Colorado. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0-for-1 on the day, 5-for-12 on the series. Cutler still on the bump for the Rockies. First pitch this time around. There's one in the left field. Hey, I had an F9. Now I've got an F7. We're hitting it to both sides and still flying out. Awesome. Bottom of the fourth, I'm out in the field. William Fullilove at the plate for the Rockies. He's hitting .294 on the season, and he drew a walk in his first plate appearance today. 1-1 the count for him against Mitch Keller. Let's see what happens with the bases empty and 1 away here. It's a shot into right center field. We're there to make the play. 2 away in the bottom of the fourth. We got ourselves a pitcher's duel going on here. It's top of the 7th. It's still scoreless. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0-for-2 on the day. Cutler's still on the mound for Colorado. I need to get on base. Let's see if I can actually do that in this game. So far, no luck. First pitch of this at-bat from Cutler. There's one to short. That's not going to be a base hit. That's going to be a 6-3 putout. Got me by half a step there. And I'm 0-for-3 on the day now. What the heck? Top of the 9th. Cardinals now lead 1-0. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing at 0-for-3 on the day, 5-for-14 on the series. Oh, and Geraldo Cabrera's on the mound for the Rockies. I need to get on base. That's still going to be the name of the game for me here. Cabrera hits 90 on the sinker and 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Oh, right off his leg. Second baseman runs in, tries to grab the ball. He's not going to get it to first in time. It's an infield single for me, and I will take it because my batting average kind of needed that. I've had a rough day here at the plate. We put on 3 more in the top of the 9th. I think we get the win here, and we will. Final score 4-0 there. Mitch Keller still undefeated on the season. He is 6-0 now. We complete the sweep on the road in Colorado. 1-for-4 day at the plate, not spectacular. 6-for-15 on the series, that's doable. So we'll head back to the clubhouse. We'll jump into another series here, but while it's doing the saving and loading thing, I'm going to get a little bit of caffeination in my system. Uh, 10 training tokens. That's not going to get me much of anything. Let's do some training, apparently. Ball recognition drill. Hey, massage therapy gives me 4 training tokens. We'll take that. That's an easy one because I don't have to do anything except hit continue. All right, we're now in San Francisco with a 3-game series against the Giants. The Giants have ice everywhere in the lineup. They are 6 games above 500, though. Cardinals got a lot of fire in theirs right now. So let's see if we can keep the winning ways going. Top of the first, no score. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in batting .360 on the season. Robert Burnett on the mound for the Giants. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, and we foul away a 4-seamer just off the outside corner at the top of the zone. It's an 0-1 count. Of course, the game's got to remind me I've grounded into 10 double plays this season already, and we're still in the month of May. Second pitch of the at-bat. Doesn't get the call on the outside corner. That could have gone either way. 1-1 the count for me, though. Third pitch. And we're out in front of a curveball. That gets fouled off. It's now a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch from Burnett. Come on, big fella. You hang it, I'll bang it. Oh, got me with the four-seamer on the inside corner. Late swing, no contact, and there's a K next to my name. Bottom of the first, still no score. Runner on first and nobody out for Basil Abe. He's hitting .270 on the season for the Giants. Let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from Ryan Nelson. There we go. That's a shot into shallow center. We get the force at second because that dropped in front of me. So I'll take that. We got the lead runner. Better than nothing, right? Okie dokie. Yeah, that just barely dropped in front of me there. Top of the third. Giants are up 1-0. I'm standing in with a runner on first and one away. 0 for 1 on the day. And Robert Burnett's still on the bump. First pitch from him this time around. And it's a pop-up for the first baseman. He's still on the infield dirt there. And just like that, it's a P3 on the old line score. I got the K, got the P3. Can we get something out of the outfield? We shall, or I should say out of the infield. Top of the fourth, I'm back at the plate again, 0 for 2 on the day. Cardinals are up 3-1 here with runners on second and third and 2 outs. I want to drive in the run. That's going to require a base hit, which means I have to get a ball out of the infield here to make this happen. First pitch from Abraham Ward, who's now on the mound for the Giants, and I get a big whiff on a curveball below the knees on the outer corner. Ward will hit 100 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. Second pitch. Sweeper on the outside corner. Big whiff on that one as well. 2 pitches, 2 swings, 2 misses. And I got an 0-2 count to show for it. Next pitch. And we send a four-seamer on the inside corner out to right field. Right fielder's running over towards the corner. He makes the play on the warning track. That'll send us to the bottom of the fourth. And I'm still rocking an 0 for on the day, but the team is leading 3-1. All right, top of the sixth, still a 3-1 ball game, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in hitting .355 on the year now. Abraham Ward still on the bump for the Giants this time. First pitch from him this time around. And there's one drilled to right field. That's going to be off the scoreboard out there. It's got to be. Yeah, that hits off the scoreboard. I will have an easy stand-up double with 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. And I finally got a hit in this one. Took me, 4 at-bats, I think? We don't need the replay of that. Bottom of the sixth, 5-1 lead for the Cardinals. Donnie Kinder is at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .316 on the season, though. 0-1 the count, the base is empty and nobody out. Christian Mena's on the mound for the Cardinals now. He's going to kick and deal. It's a shot into center. We get there to make the play. That was a weird camera angle. That messed with me pretty badly. 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the eighth, I'm back at the plate again, hitting .358 on the year. 1 for 4 on the day. 2 outs, nobody on. Chris Kramer now on the mound for San Fran. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, 90 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer right at the top of the zone. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of this at-bat from Kramer. There's one right to the second baseman. He didn't have to move for that one at all. It'll be a 4-3 putout, and the side is retired. Moving on to the bottom of the eighth here in San Francisco, the Cardinals are out in front by a score of 5-1. Yeah, we'll sim to the end of the game here. Cardinals are going to take the win. Looks like 5-1 the final score. Ryan Nelson improves to 7-1 on the season. We'll take it. Got a little win streak going on in the live stream here. I'm all right with that. We will move on to game number 2 of this series, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, here we go. Top of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Alfredo Guzman on the mound for the Giants today. He's a lefty with a 91-mile-an-hour sinker, and 93 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a changeup at the knees on the inner third. Good spot for that, as that is my cold zone. I'm a career .343 hitter against the Giants, but you can't tell by my first game here in this series. Ooh, dribbler to third. That's not going to be a base hit either. That's a 5-3 putout. And that retires the side. 1-2-3, top of the first for the Giants. They're moving to the offensive side of things with goose eggs everywhere. All right, bottom of the third. Still no score. Richard Morris back at the plate for the second time today for the Giants. He's hitting .210 on the season, and he's 0 for 1 so far today. Runner on first, one away, 1-2 the count with Hunter Brown on the mound for the Cardinals. And we've got a fly ball into left center field. Oh, no! Let's go to the relay, man. I just missed that play. Is that going to be an East 8? I hope not. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to charge me with an error there or not. Top of the fourth, we're still scoreless. Nobody out, nobody on. Alfredo Guzman still on the bump for the Giants. First pitch from him this time around. Here's one ripped into right center field. That splits the gap quite nicely into the deep part of the yard. That's going to ricochet off the wall. Center fielder gets a glove on it. Throw in is decent, but I got a stand-up triple here to lead off the top of the fourth. Fourth triple on the season for me to boot. How about it? That'll help the OPS a little bit. The slugging percentage definitely going to enjoy that one. Bottom of the fifth, Cardinals up 1-0. Bradford Staub at the plate for the Giants. He's 1 for 4 on the day, 0 for 1 on today, though. 1 for 4 on the series. Did I say today? I think I did. He reached on an error. It was an E5 earlier in the game. 1-2 the count for him with the bases empty and nobody out. Hunter Brown's going to kick and deal here. It's a shot into left center field. Can we run it down? You betcha. Can of corn, can of corn. One away here in the home half of the fifth. Top of the sixth. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Alfredo Guzman still on the mound. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch the at-bat from Guzman. There's a crack right up the middle. Into center field it goes. We'll take the single. That works for me. 2-hit day at the plate today. Moving on, top of the eighth, still a 1-1 ball game. I'm 2 for 3 on the day, 3 for 8 on the series so far. Theodore Franklin now on the mound for San Fran. He hits 93 on the two-seamer, 91 on the sinker. Runner on first with nobody out. First pitch from the lefty. And we foul away a sinker at the knees. 0-1 the count. Of course, they got to remind me about how many double plays I've hit into. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from me on a pitch well below the knees on the outside corner. Second base is stolen successfully. But unfortunately, I've got an 0-2 count because I can't leave the bat on my shoulders here. 2-strike pitch on the way here from Franklin. There's one to the shortstop. That's not going to advance the runner or get me a base hit. It's a 6-3 putout for the old line score, and that's all she wrote for that at-bat. Bottom half of the eighth still tied at 1. Basil Abe at the plate for the Giants. He's 1 for 2 on the day and 1 for 6 on the series. Bases are empty with 1 out for him. Cade Stevens now on the mound for the Cardinals. 0-1 pitch from him. It's a shot into shallow center. We're there to make the play this time. 2 away now in the home half of the eighth. We're into extra innings as I'm back at the plate in the top of the 10th. 1-1 ball game. Runner on second, 1 away. Theodore Franklin still on the mound. And I want to drive in the go-ahead run. Of course I want that ribby. They're not going to let me swing the bat, though. It's an intentional walk and first base for free. Well, what can you do but smile away? They don't want me to make this a much tougher game, apparently. We will sim to the end of the game here as we put up 3 in the top of the 10th. And our win streak in the live stream continues. 5 in a row now as we win 4-1 in game number 2 of this series. Uribe up to 20 saves on the year already, and we are still in the month of May. Wow. 2 for 4 day at the plate. I've scored a pair of runs. That's not too shabby. 3 for 9 on the series. Yeah, it's decent. We'll take it. We're going to move on to the third and final game of this series in San Francisco. And hopefully we can complete our second straight sweep. All right. Bright sunshine here. Jacob Mizorowski on the mound for the Giants. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch. And we foul away a slider at the knees. 0-1 the count. There's the game telling me, hey, remember those double plays? Yep, I remember. Thank you much. 0-1 pitch. We take a strike at the knees, and they throw out the runner going for second. Oh, gets the strike, gets the throw out. Oh, man, what a pitch that was. 0-2 the count for me now with the bases empty and 2 away now. The pitch from Mizorowski. There I rip one foul down the third base side, and it's Still an 0-2 count, but the at-bat is still alive and well here. Fourth pitch of this plate appearance. Come on, big guy. And we foul one back to the screen. Still an 0-2 count. Shouldn't have swung at that one at all. I don't even know how I made contact. It was up and in. Next, 2-strike pitch. Come on, bud. And I'm reaching for the slider outside. Hello, old kryptonite. There's a swing and a miss for a K next to my name. And that's all she wrote for the top of the first here in San Francisco. All right, bottom of the first, no score, 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 the count for Bradford Staub. He's standing in with a .285 batting average against Cooper Hierpa. Wind up and the pitch from the left-handed Hierpa. It's a shot into center. We shouldn't have too much problem getting to this one. A little bit of a run, but we get there with time. And that's the second out in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, I'm back at the plate again, 0 for 1 with a K next to my name. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Jacob Mizorowski still towing the rubber for San Francisco. First pitch from him this time around. Come on, big guy. There's one right to the shortstop. He'll go the short way. It's a 6-4 put out at second. And that will end the top of the third. Fielder's choice for me. And that keeps the game tied here in San Francisco after 2.5 innings. Oh my gosh, only 1 hit in the game so far, and that was in the first inning. Whoa. Bottom of the third, still no score. 1 out, nobody on. Andre Blanco at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .172 on the season. Ouch, my guy. 0-1 the count for him. Cooper Hierpa kicks and deals. And there's a shot at the left center field. That'll get down for a hit. So the no-hitter is off the table for Hierpa now. And throw goes to second. Batter stayed at first. And it's a 1-out single for Blanco. We move on to a dynamic challenge in the top of the sixth. Giants are up 2-0. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 3 for 11 on the series so far. I need to get on base, and in the worst friggin' way. Mizorowski's still towing the rubber for San Francisco here. First pitch of this third plate appearance against him. And we swing it a 2-seamer at the knees. It's fouled off for an 0-1 count. Got a streak of 4 out of the 5 years being on the All-Star team. 0-1 pitch. There's one cranked into right field. That'll be off the wall there. Yeah, well, actually it one-hops the wall. We'll go for the double. We will get there with ease. And it's a leadoff double here in the top of the sixth. Hopefully that means the team can drive me in. We shall see. Maybe. Top of the eighth, it's a 2-1 lead for the Giants. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 4 for 12 on the series. And Anthony Thayer is now on the mound for San Francisco. Wyatt Gamer, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in on the live stream. I'm going to go for getting on base here. Thayer is a lefty that hits 97 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top half of the zone. 0-1 the count. Happy New Year to you as well, Wyatt. Second pitch of this at-bat from Thayer. Oh, we watched a circle change on the inside corner. It's a called strike 2. 0-2 pitch on the way from Thayer. Come on, big guy, in the zone with it if you could. Nope, and I swung at it anyway. Four-seamer inside at the top of the zone. Fouled away. Somehow, I still have an 0-2 count. The next 2-strike pitch. Again, even further inside. This time a slider. We take that for ball 1, so it's a 1-2 count after 4 pitches of this plate appearance. Pitch number 5. Come on, big guy. There's one on the inside corner. We send it into right center field. Lots of air under that. Center fielder's there to make the play on the run near the deep part of the yard. Just like that, it's an F8 on the line score, and 1 away here in the top of the 8th. And it looks like we're not going to be able to get the job done here. San Francisco avoids the sweep. Hands us our first loss of the live stream. 2-1 the final score there. Still, we took 2 out of 3 on the road in San Francisco. I'm okay with that. You beat the hit streak record? Holy cow. I think in all the years I've been playing Road to the Show, in MLB The Show, which like I started playing that back in like 2011, I have only once made it to a 40-game hit streak, and I got really lucky on that one a couple of times. Recent years, I think the most I've gotten to is like 32. So, yeah, that's an incredible achievement there, man. Congrats on that. We're going to head back to the clubhouse here and do the saving and loading thing. See if we can get some training done and jump into another series here on this live stream. What do we got for training tokens? 19? Oh, yeah, that'll get the job done here. I think I'm going to bump my power against right-handers first. Drafted by the Mets. Nice. Gosh, I'm trying to remember who initially drafted me in this Road to the Show character. I think it was the Orioles. It might have been the Orioles. And then I went through college and got drafted the second time in the 5th round by the Royals. So, oh, let's see. What does our calendar look like? Yeah, we're playing 3 games at home against the Angels. Okie dokie. I think I'll play through the rest of this homestand at the very least for this live stream. Of course, we have to get our training day in. T-drills will get me 4 points. Okay. Yeah, and that was actually a surprise to see Alonso go to Baltimore. That was intriguing. Yeah, we're going to do the 4 training tokens from the T-drills. Okie dokie. Here we go. Game number 1 of the series at home against the Angels. Still a lot of fire in the lineup for the Cardinals. I like seeing that. That makes me a happy camper. All right. Top of the first here with the Angels in town. Brian Rocchio at the plate for them. He's hitting .286 on the season. And bases are empty with 1 away for him. He's got a 1-2 count against Clyde Slade. Wind up and the pitch from Slade. It's a shot into right center. That will get down for a hit. We get a glove on a throw. We'll go to second. Runner stayed at first. And it's a 1-out single for Rocchio. Bottom half of the inning.
Number 69.
Yeah, runner on first, 1 away. Walter Ford is on the mound for the Angels. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer and 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's 4-seamer on the outer third, fouled away for an 0-1 count. And I'm right there with you, Wyatt. The Cardinals getting rid of Sonny Gray in this offseason, I kind of expected. Wilson Contreras, I did not expect to see. That sucks as a Cardinals fan. 0-1 pitch. Cranked into center field. That is going to get down. Uh-oh, I might get thrown out at 2. No, we're into second base safely. There's now runners on second and third with only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. We'll take that double. That was a little risky on that one. Top of the second, 2-0 lead for the Cardinals. 1 out, nobody on for Oliver Hernandez. He's hitting .259 on the season for the Angels. Let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch from Clyde Slade. Come on, big fella. There you go. Deep drive into dead center. We're going to be robbing this off of Freese's landing. We're there at the wall. And the catch is made. 2 away now in the top of the second. Missed that one by about a foot there, big fella. We move on to a dynamic challenge in the bottom of the second. Still a 2-0 ball game, but I'm standing in with runners on first and second and 2 away. Walter Ford's still on the mound here. I'm going to go for the RBIs in this dynamic challenge. And it's going to require a base hit. We shall see what happens. First pitch from Ford. Wow, I watched one that was on the outside corner there, just above the knees. And it's an 0-1 count for me. Yeah, there you go, Wyatt. Second pitch of this at-bat is a slider right down Broadway, and I pulled it foul down the third base line. I know I will definitely be getting Road to the Show 26, and as soon as I have it available to play, I'll be doing episodes of Road to the Show just like I am now. 2-strike pitch on the way from Ford. Swing and a miss at a slider off the outside corner, and just like that, a K next to my name, we strand a pair here in the second. Well, at least we're up 2-0, right? Moving on, it is now top of the third. Still a 2-0 ball game. Robert Ciccone is at the plate. He's got no batting average. Yeah, sliders are my nemesis in this game, most definitely. There's a shot into shallow center from Ciccone. We'll make the play. That sends us to the bottom of the third here in St. Louis. With the Cardinals out in front by a score of 2-0. Jake! Long time no see there, big fella. How you doing there? Happy New Year to you as well. Bottom of the fifth, we're tied at 2. One out, nobody on. Walter Ford's still on the mound. First pitch of this at-bat from Ford. And we foul away a slider just below the knees on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Another swing and a miss on a slider below the knees. You know, Jake, I'd be a fool to complain. I got food in the fridge. My bills are paid. That's about all I can really ask for, honestly. 0-2 pitch on the way here from Ford. And he got me with a slider outside. 3 pitches, all sliders, all outside of the zone. And I swung at them all, and I've got the K to prove it. Yeah, I know all about that, Jake. But, yeah, Cardinals have gotten rid of Sonny Gray. Just got rid of Wilson Contreras as well. I'm telling you, Wilson Contreras kind of upset me. That bums me out, and that makes your team's journey a lot harder next year because he's playing in Boston. Actually, both of them are. Sonny Gray and Wilson Contreras, both. I need to get on base here in the bottom of the 8th. We are tied at 2 runs apiece. Nobody out, nobody on. Sem Robers on the mound for the Angels now. He hits 93 on the 4-seamer, 90 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's one into right center field. That'll get down for extra bases. That splits the gap nicely. Rolls all the way to the wall. I'm going to stay on second. No point in pushing for the extra 90. Oh, he threw it away. I could have had third base without a problem and potentially an inside-the-park home run. Oh. Yeah, Jake, you are definitely accurate on that one. The bottom third of the inner third of the strike zone has been my cold zone for quite a few variations of this game. We will send to the end of the game now. And the Cardinals will take the win in a nail-biter against the Angels. 4-2 the final score there. Omar Blanco getting the win out of the bullpen. Abner Uribe racking up yet another save. Wow. 2 for 4 day at the plate for me. That's fine by me. I'm up to over 1,500 hits on my career in only my 9th season. Wow. All right. We'll move on to game number 2. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And, yeah, I saw that, Wyatt. I'm not really following Tampa Bay too much, and Cedric Mullins doesn't necessarily ring a bell as a player that I really pay a lot of attention to individually. So, yeah. Top of the first here in game number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Justin Crawford at the plate for the Angels. He's got a 2-1 count against Mitch Keller in this at-bat. Here's the pitch from Keller. The shot into shallow center. I don't know if I'm going to get to that one in time. Hey, I will. How about it? 2 away in the top of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter. Yeah.
Okay, so was that the same transaction there, Wyatt, where Mullins went to the Mets and then to Tampa Bay? Bottom half of the inning here in the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Leo Calzado on the mound for the Angels. He hits 101 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the slider. Holy cow, he can hurl him. 98 on his 2-seamer as well. First pitch of this at-bat. Oh, 4-seamer at an even 100 miles an hour off the inside corner. Swung on, fouled away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Calzado. There's one ripped into deep left field. So this got enough to clear it into the bullpen? Yeah, buddy. Interesting there, Wyatt. I did not know that. Oh, we crank a homer in the bottom of the first into the left field bullpen. 24th on the season for me, a 405-footer. That's more than enough to clear the wall out there. That's got the dugout fired up. Do we get the green line, though? That's the big question. Got the slow-mo on the pitch. Come on, game. Give a Ginger what he likes. Give me that green line. Yeah, there we go. We like that. That makes me a happy camper. Alrighty. Bottom of the third. Cardinals are trailing 4-1 in this one now. Angels put up a 4 spot here somewhere. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day after that solo dinger. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Calzado still on the mound. I don't think he's going to throw me a slider again. We shall see. First pitch from him this time around. And it's a slider just below the knees, and I swung on it and fouled it away. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Calzado. There's one bloop to the third baseman. It'll be a 5, 4, and 3 double play. They go around the horn. And just like that, double play number 11 has been completed with me at the plate. And we're still in the month of May. It's May 31st, but still in the month of May. Bottom of the fifth, it's a 7-2 lead for the Angels. Calzado still on the mound for them. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat. There's one to the second baseman. All right, there's a 4-3 put out on the old line score. And I am now 1 for 3 on the day through 5 innings. Bottom of the sixth, I'm back at the plate again. Somehow the Cardinals are catching up. It's a 7-6 ball game. Only 1 run advantage for the Angels right now. Runner on first, 1 away. Mason Albright now on the mound for the Angels out of the bullpen. He's a lefty with a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer and 91 on his two-seamer. First pitch, well inside with that four-seamer. We'll take that for a 1-0 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Albright. Oh, he hangs it, and I was out in front of the curveball. Oh, was that a ball to crank? Instead, it's a 1-1 count as it went foul down the third base line. Third pitch of the at-bat now. And there we bloop one down the right field line. Lots of air underneath it. Right fielder's there to make the play. And it's an F9 on the old line score. Guess I should be happy I got that one out of the infield at least. Still not what we want to do in that situation. Bottom of the eighth, still a 7-6 lead for the Angels. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day, 3 for 8 on the series. Andrew Dahlquist now on the bump for the Angels. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. Runner on first, 2 away. First pitch, the at-bat. There's one right to the first baseman. 3 unassisted. Oh, it's 7-6, not 6-7. Ha ha. Oh, I had to do it. Just had to, Wyatt. We will sim to the end of the game, and the Angels take the win 8-7, the final score, as both teams put up a run in the 9th inning. Mitch Keller gets his first loss on the season. He is 6-1 now. Leo Calzado improves to 5-5 on the year. 1 for 5 day at the plate for me. Not quite enough to get the job done. Oh well. We'll move into the third and final. Wait, is it the third game? Yeah, third and final game of this series. 10-game hit streak on the line for me here. So, yeah. You know why? At the next home run I hit, I'm going to do it like that. Here we go. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Jeff Heinlein at the plate for the Angels. 1-2 pitch on the way from Ryan Nelson, and that's a shot at the deep center field. Can it hang up in the air long enough for me to run it down? Yes, it will. 1-2-3, top of the first for the Cardinals. We're heading to the offensive side of things here in St. Louis. We've got a boss battle challenge. Oh, who is this guy on the mound for the Angels? Oh, Luis Gil. I should have recognized him. Runner on first, 1 away for me as I'm standing in hitting .356 on the season, and I want to get on base. Now, Gil has most definitely kicked my butt between his time on the Yankees and the Cubs before getting to the Angels here. He still hits 99 on his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change and slider. First pitch from him. And we foul away a circle change that was above the knees on the outer third almost. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Gil. Swing and a miss on one right down Broadway. Second base is stolen successfully, though. So, trying for the hit and run. It didn't work out so well. Rick Hinton. He's a rookie first baseman for the Cardinals in this 2034 season. And he's got a bunch of stolen bases, man. That guy can move. 0-2 pitch on the way here from Gil with that runner on second. And it's a swing and a miss at a circle change just below the knees. 3 pitches, 3 swings, and 3 strikes. Sends me back to the dugout with a K next to my name. Moving on, top of the second, still no score. Runner on second, nobody out for Adolfo Salinas. He's standing in hitting .226 on the year for the Angels. And Ryan Nelson is still on the bump for the Cardinals. 3-1 pitch on the way here from Nelson. Can you get the fly him out, throw him out, double play? Oh, there's the fly ball into left center, or right center, sorry. Catch is made, throw will go to third. It's a lazy throw, but it's still there in time. And it's a fly him out, throw him out, double play. I like it. 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the second. I'll tip the cap to the guy there. You're welcome, sir. Bottom of the third. Angels are up 3-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series so far. Luis Gil still on the bump for the Angels. Runner on first, 2 away. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat. Hopefully not fly out again. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, I swing at one. Jeez, low and away, four-seamer. It's a 4-3 putout as the second baseman had no problems with that ground ball. 3 innings now complete in St. Louis. Angels are up 3-0. Bottom of the 6th, still a 3-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 3 for 11 on the series. Luis Gil still on the bump. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. There's one smoke to the third baseman. Oh, hot shot to the hot corner. Bad throw from the third baseman. I will reach on an error. That'll be a throwing error, yeah. E5 on the Angels' third baseman. My favorite MLB team, Wyatt, that is the Cardinals. That's why I'm playing for them. I generally stick with whatever team drafts me when it comes to my road to the show player, but after I get to free agency, I always go to the Cardinals, and I try to stay there throughout the rest of my career. Bottom of the 8th, Angels up 4-1. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, 1 out, nobody on. Ryan Fernandez now on the mound for the Angels. He still hits 90 on the slider, 98 on the four-seamer, 92 on his cutter. First pitch from him, and I reach for one off the outside corner, way off the outside corner, and it's a blooper into left field. I'll be darned. That'll work. It's a 1-out single in the bottom of the 8th, and that actually extends my hit streak. We're up to, 11 games now? How about it? We'll sim to the end of the game. Cardinals just aren't going to make anything happen here. Angels win 4-1 and take 2 out of 3 when they come to town. I did not expect that to happen at all. Ryan Nelson drops his second game of the season. Wow. 1 for 4 day at the plate puts me at 4 for 13 on the series. Not the best numbers there. I mean, it's still over a 300 batting average, so I shouldn't really complain about it, but I usually do way better than that. Oh well, smile and wave. We're going back to the clubhouse. We're going to be jumping into another series here in this live stream. A whopping 120 points towards tokens. Oof. Yeah. When I started this Road to the Show character, they actually did not have that available as an option because I was in the pre-release before the regular release because I paid the extra money for the digital deluxe version. And yeah, I was at the mercy of the game of who I got drafted by. So yeah, somehow I ended up on the Royals. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Won a couple of World Series with the Royals, and now I'm on the Cardinals trying to duplicate that feat. Anyway, we're back at the clubhouse here. I don't have enough training tokens, I don't think, to improve my power against lefties. No. Still need 3 more. So, we'll jump right into this next series with the Nationals coming to town now that we're in the month of June. Oh, look at all the fire there. Oh, this is going to be an interesting series. Nationals are doing good. They are 8 games above 500. Cardinals are actually 33 above 500. That is such a stupid statistic for just the beginning of June. Oh, well, I'm taking a swig of Mountain Dew here.
The center fielder, number 69.
All right. Top of the first here in game number 1 against the Nats. And we got Jarlin Susana on the mound for the Nationals. They're already up 1-0. There's 2 outs, nobody on. I need to get on base. Susana hits 98 on his four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch from the right-hander. We drive one right to the shortstop. 1 pitch is all it takes for the final out of the inning. So that's a 6-3 putout. And that's all she wrote for inning number 1. Moving on. Oh, isn't that cute? 14th in the number of at-bats, but first place for everything else except for hits on that statistic. Okie dokie. Bottom of the 4th, it's a 2-1 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out, nobody on. Jarlin Susana still on the bump for the Nats. First pitch from him this time around. There's one lined right to the second baseman. He picks it up, throws to first. Hey, I'm keeping the middle infielders busy at least, right? Oh, it's Nolan Gorman over there. I haven't seen that guy on the team since he was on the Athletics a couple seasons ago. Top of the fifth, 4-1 lead for the Cardinals now. 2 outs, nobody on for Roderick Arias. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .228 on the season. 1-1 the count for him against Hunter Brown. He's throwing his 60th pitch of the outing. It's a shot into deep center field. Can we run it down? Sure thing, you betcha. Halfway through the game here in St. Louis, Cardinals are out in front by a score of 4-1. All right, dynamic challenge time. Oh, that would be so cool, Wyatt, but the amount of money that they would probably have to pay for the rights to do that, oh, man. You have to spend like $150 for a copy of the game at that point, I would think. Bottom of the sixth, it's a 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. I get a dynamic challenge, and I'm going for getting on base. Rhett Kuba now on the mound for the Nationals. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him, and we send a 4-seamer at the top of the zone out into right field. F9 on the old line score, and I'm still rocking the offer on this game. No me gusta. Bottom of the eighth, I'm back at the plate again. 0 for 3 on the day, .351 the batting average. Rhett Kuba still on the bump this time. It's still a 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. 2 outs and a runner on first. First pitch of this at-bat. And we're out in front of a curveball on the outside corner. It's fouled away for an 0-1 count. This is going to be my last chance to extend my hit streak to a dozen games. 0-1 pitch. Gets the call with the 4-seamer at the knees on the inside corner. Good pitch location, man. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Oh, man, easy take there. Curveball up and away. Oh, look, I've got fans in the stands. How lovely. 1-2 the count for me after watching that one well outside. Next pitch from Kuba. A little high with the curveball there, and that one definitely got away from him a bit. 2-2 the count. Come on, Big Shoots. Fifth pitch of the at-bat here. You got me on the ropes. And we foul away a 4-seamer just below the knees on the outer third. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. Sixth pitch of the at-bat here. This is one of the longest at-bats I've had in a while. It's a no-doubt dinger to dead center. How about it? 2-run bomb just to the right field side of the batter's eye there. That one was behind the bleachers. That was a huge blast. How far did that go? 476 feet. Got every stitch of that baseball for home run number 25 on the year. Yowza. Oh, that's right. Warning track at the wall. It's out of here. I forgot all about that, Wyatt. Do we get the green line on this one? I really hope so. Yeah, buddy. Man, that thing just flew, and it was only 110 off the bat. If I would have had that more like 115, 118, how much further would that have gone? I don't know my physics that well, so I couldn't answer that question. But we'll sit at the end of the game here. Cardinals are going to take the win. 6-2 the final score. Omar Blanco pulling the save. Intriguing. Only 1 for 4 on the day with a 2-run dinger being the only hit. That's enough for me. Oh no, Wyatt. You're finding it everywhere now. Oh, let's move into game number 2 here against the Nationals. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, bottom of the first, no score, bases empty, 2 away. Brian Cho on the mound for the Nats. And it's going to be a double or nothing dynamic challenge. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Wyatt. Cho's a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour 4-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we chop one through the right side and into right field. I'll be darned, first pitch hacking pays off with a 2-out single here in the bottom of the first. Oh, dang it, Wyatt. You're killing me, man. Oh, well, my hit streak's up to a baker's dozen now. 13 games. Top of the second, still no score. 1 out, nobody on for Bruce Caros. He's hitting .242 on the season, and he's second in the All-Star voting for catchers. Interesting. 0-1 the count for him against Cooper Hirpa. Let's see what we get here. Tough fly ball in the deep center field. And we're going to be playing that one on the ricochet. Yes, we are. Throw will go into the relay man. It's a stand-up double for Caros, and still only 1 out here in the top of the second. Boss battle challenge as I'm standing in against Joe for the second time today. 2-0 lead for the Nationals. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the third. I'm going to go for the single because that's my most likely scenario for getting on base. All right, let's see what happens. First pitch of this at-bat. Swinging and a miss at a 12-6 curve, low and away. 0-1 the count. You know, if that would have been the slider, it probably would have been another good drive. 0-1 pitch. There's a four-seamer on the outside corner. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. And it's a quick 0-2 count for me here. The 2-strike pitch from Cho. Swinging to miss at a 12-6 curve below the knees. Only 1 pitch in the zone there, and I've got the strikeout to go. Oof. There you go, Wyatt. I don't blame you. I mean, I started playing Road to the Show on a PS3 myself back in the 2011 version of the game. So, yeah, I upgraded to a PS4 a couple years after they came out. I just got this PS5. Well, we're closing in on 3 years with this one. So, it wasn't too long after the PS5s came out that I got my hands on one. Top of the fourth here, 2-0 ball game. Runner on first, nobody out. Bruce Caros back at the plate for the Nationals. He drills one deep to center field. We're going to be robbing ourselves another home run in this series. Yep, home run is robbed. Throw in is decent. And it's a long and loud F8 for Caros. He was so close, and yet so far. Bottom of the sixth, 2-1 ball game still. 1 out, nobody on. Brian Cho still on the mound. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. Hopefully not strike out again. First pitch from him. Swinging to miss at a 12-6 curve at the knees on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Cho. Wow, four-seamer on the outside corner at the knees again, and it's called a ball. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. There we chop onto the first baseman. That'll be 3 unassisted.
He's out.
That's all she wrote for that at-bat.
For the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nate.
All right. Moving on. Top of the eighth. Still a 2-1 lead for the Nationals. Roderick Arias at the plate for them. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Caden Stevens now on the mound for the Cardinals. Bases are empty with nobody out. 1-1 pitch on the way from Stevens. There's a shot into shallow center. We're there to make the play, though. 1 away now in the top of the eighth. Bottom half of the inning, Nationals now lead 4-1. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Tyler Heck now on the mound. Runner on second, 1 away. I'm 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 7 on the series. Let's see what I can do against Heck, as he's a lefty with a 91-mile-an-hour two-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is outside with the slider. And Wyatt, I couldn't see your entire comment there. I only caught part of it. The PlayStation only showed me something about a PS4, and you were playing a version of MLB The Show on that. 1-0 pitch from Heck. Oh, geez, I reached out for a little blooper. Soft liner to the shortstop. That'll be probably, what, an L6 on the line score, I would imagine. And, yeah, the Nats put it to us. We lose game number 2 of this series. Final score 5-1. This series is tied up 1 game apiece. We need to get back on the offensive side of things. 2 for 8 on the series is not a great line score for me. So, yeah, let's move into the rubber match of this 3-game series and see who comes out of this victorious. Day game action. All right, let's go.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the second baseman, number 34.
Oh, nice. Nice. There you go. All right, top of the first here, Akira Chan leading off for the Nats. Full count pitch on the way from Clyde Slade. It's a shot into shallow center. Can we run it down? Yep. 1 away now on top of the first. Bottom half of the inning, still no score. 2 outs, nobody on. Pablo Fernandez on the mound for the Nats. I'm standing in batting .352 on the year. Fernandez hits 94 on his four-seamer, 91 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch of the at-bat from the right-hander. There's one smoked into deep left center field. This ball's got a chance. Warning track wall and gone. There it is. Solo dinger opens up the scoring here in the bottom of the first. Home run number 26 on the season for me, a 415-footer. That's enough to find its way into the bleachers. I like it. Oh, yeah. Do we get another green line here? Looks like we might. Yeah, buddy. The game's finally giving me the green lines on the home runs again, and doing it on a regular basis. I went like 7 or 8 home runs in a row without a green line. That just irked the snot out of me. Top of the third, Cardinals are up 2-1. There's a runner on second, nobody out for Akira Chan. He's standing in for the second time today, hitting a lowly .138. Oh my gosh, dude, that hurts. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 0-2 pitch on the way here from Slade. Will it be a fly him out, throw him out double play? Well, there's the fly ball into right center. Catch is made. Throw goes to third. It's a fly him out, throw him out double play. I like it. I like it a lot. Bases are empty now with 2 away here in the top of the third. We don't need the replay on the throw. Oh, bottom half of the inning, still a 3-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that funny? First pitch this time around from Fernandez. And we foul away a changeup below the knees. 0-1 the count. I've hit 17 home runs this year on the first pitch, the at-bat. Well, that's not going to be a home run. Four-seamer on the inner third, blooped into shallow right. Right fielder's there to make the play. Just like that, 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Moving on, top of the fourth, still a 3-1 ball game. Merrill Levy at the plate for the Nats. The runner on first and 1 away. Full count for Levy. And Clyde Slade's still on the mound here. Let's see what the payoff pitch gets us. It won't be a fly him out, throw him out double play that I'd be aware of, but I've seen weirder things. It's a shot into shallow center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw will go to third. And there's runners on first and second now with only 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Oh my gosh, 1,000 home runs? Oh, dude, that is ridiculous. Bottom of the fifth, 6-2 the lead for the Cardinals now. 1 out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in against Kenny Tripp. Tripp hits 95 on his four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch from the right-hander. Just off the outside corner there. 1-0 the count. My .352 batting average is now good for second in the National League. Huh. Second pitch of the at-bat here. And there's one smoked into deep right field. Right fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. That's going to one-hop the bullpen wall. I will have myself an easy stand-up double here with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Come on, Wyatt. You're killing me, dude. 6'7". Actually, in real life, I am 6'7", so yeah. That's kind of common. Top of the sixth, it's a 7-2 lead for the Cardinals. Runner on first and 1 away for Merrill Levy. He's standing in 1 for 2 on the day with a .316 batting average on the season. 0-1 the count for him with Clyde Slade still on the bump for the Cardinals. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's a deep drive into center field. Can we rob the homer? Well, we'll get to the wall in time. And we pull it back out of the flowers. That's the second out in the top of the sixth. Relay throw is decent. So that holds the runner at first. Wow. Bottom half of the seventh, still a 7-2 ball game. Kenny Tripp still on the bump for the Nats. I'm standing in with a .355 batting average. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat as I'm already 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch. Up the middle. Shortstop gets a glove on it. He will throw to first. That's all she wrote for that at-bat.
The batter, number 8.
You crack your subscribers in your videos? Uh-oh. What does that even mean? I'm almost afraid to know. Oh, we will send to the end of the game here. Cardinals are going to take the win in the rubber match of the series. 8-2 the final scores. Clyde Slade gets the win, and he's 7-2 on the year now. So we took 2 out of 3 from the visiting Nationals, and I went 2 for 4 on the day, 4 for 12 on the series. Not the best line score on the series. Oh, man. So, yeah, 2 of my 4 hits were homers, so, I mean, I guess that's decent. Oh, we'll head back to the clubhouse here. I'm going to grab a drink while the game is saving and loading and all that good stuff. I'm going to do a little bit more training on the power end of things, and we shall see what we do in our next series here at home. Oh, I suppose we'll open up the package, for crying out loud. Everything in it's a duplicate for me most of the time anyway. It's a rare time to not have a duplicate. Yeah, watch it fly. Yep, we got that. Yep, we got that. And we have the gum already as well. All right, let's get our training on, as we will bump our power to 91 against lefties. We still have 7 training tokens heading into the next series. Oh, yeah. See, all I see on that comment, Wyatt, is which is based on the real, and that's it. That's all the PlayStation showed me of your comment. Oh, man. A 7 for 7 game? Are you kidding me? I've gone like 5 for 6 is probably my best for most hits and that many at-bats. I don't know if I've had a 7 at-bat game yet in Road to the Show. It might have happened. I do know there was one game that went like 18 innings. I might have had 7+ at-bats, but I definitely did not have 7 hits. Either way, we're going into this next series with the Mets coming to town, as we're going to finish up our home stand here. Mets got some ice in their lineup. We still got a little bit of fire in ours. Let's see what happens here. Oh, you made a Road to the Show character named Ryan Friel based after the real-life Ryan Friel. And he went 7 for 7? That's insane, dude. All right, game number 1 of this series with the Mets in town. It starts off with a boss battle challenge. Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to like this one, Wyatt. It's a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals already in the bottom of the first. 1 out, nobody on. I'm just going to go for getting on base. Maddox Bruns on the bump, hits 97 on the 4-seamer. 95 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from the lefty. And we pop a 4-seamer off the inside corner into shallow center. Can of corn for the center fielder. And that's the second out here in the bottom of the first. Top of the fourth, 1-0 ball game still. 2 outs and nobody on for Christopher Morel. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a single on his line score. And hitting .279 on the season. 2-1 the count for him. Let's see what Mitch Keller serves up with the 2-1 pitch. It's a shot into left center field. We're not going to get to that one, I don't think. Nope, that is just over my head. It'll go all the way to the wall. Throw in. We'll hold him to second. Even though my throw was kind of sketchy, but it says it was on target. All right. Morel's got his 11th double on the year after that one.
Now batting.
Bottom of the fourth, still a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Runner on first, nobody out. Maddox Bruns still on the bump for the Mets. First pitch from him this time around. And swing and miss at a curveball almost in the dirt. 0-1 the count. Of course, the game has to remind me of that 11 double plays I've hit into this season already. Yep, have a good one, Wyatt. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream, man. Swing and a miss on a curveball low and away gives me an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch now from Bruns. And we foul away a slider low and inside. What the heck? Everything's been under the knees in this at-bat, and I'm still swinging at it. The next 2-strike pitch from Bruns. Come on, bud. There we go. That gets away from the catcher. Runner at first stays put, but finally I take a ball for a ball. It's a 1-2 count for me, as all 4 pitches have been well below the knees here. The 1-2 pitch now from Maddox Bruns. There's one drilled into right center field. That should get down for extra bases. And it will. It'll 2-hop the wall out there. I'm going to stand on second. Runner from first will score on the play, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals after that RBI double here in the bottom of the fourth. That extends the old hit streak to 15 games now. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm on pace for 63 home runs on the season. Hey, we'll take it if I can get it. Bottom of the fifth, 3-1 ball game. Runner on second and 2 away as I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. I'd like to drive in that run. It will require a base hit. Maddox Bruns is still towing the rubber for the Mets. First pitch from him in this at-bat. There's a little blooper into shallow center. Center fielder's got it. It's a can of corn. And that ends the 5th inning. Heading into the top of the 6th here in St. Louis, Cardinals are out in front by a score of 3-1. All right, top of the 6th, 3-1 ball game still. Nobody out, nobody on. Alex Ramirez standing in for the Mets today. He's 0 for 2 on the day, and it's got an 0-2 count. He does have a .291 batting average, though, so he's not exactly the easiest guy to keep quiet at the plate. 2-strike pitch from Mitch Keller, and it's sent into left center field. Bat will get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Ramirez stayed at first, and it's a single to lead off the top of the 6th for him. Bottom of the 8th. Mets are up 4-3 now. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Porter Hodge is on the mound for the Mets now. 1 out, nobody on. Hodge hits 98 on his four-seamer, 92 on his splitter. First pitch from the right-hander. And I swing and miss at a sweeper well outside at the knees. 0-1 the count. I'm swinging at that like it was going to be the four-seamer. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Hodge. There's one through a hole in the left side. We'll take a lead, or 1 out single. I almost said leadoff single, but it was definitely not a leadoff single. Well, at least we're on base. Can they get me around and in? Well, apparently, and somebody scored. It's now a 4-4 ball game. Top of the 10th, Alex Ramirez back at the plate for the Mets. He's 2 for 4 on the day, hitting .298 on the season. 2-1 the count for him against Christian Mena. Let's see what happens. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's a fly ball into shallow center. We'll get there to make the catch. Throw will go to third. Oh, throw is offline, though. Oh, I didn't even make the catch. It dropped in front of me. Well, there's runners on the corners now with 1 out here in the top of the 10th. What the heck? Oh, everything went wrong on that play. Mets are now leading 7-5. It's the bottom of the 10th. Runner on first, 1 away from me as I'm standing in against Alberto Ramo. He hits 90 on the four-seamer, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. First pitch from him. And we foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Come on, big guy. You send me the right pitch, I can put it over the wall, and we'll have a tie ball game again. 0-1 pitch. I foul off a changeup off the inside corner. It's an 0-2 count. You know, if I could lay off those off-speed pitches outside of the zone, that'd be amazing, but we all know how that works for me. 2-strike pitch is well outside at the knees with the slider. Can't say that I blame him for going with that pitch, but I ignored it this time. 1-2 the count. Another slider way outside and just below the knees. Evens up the count at 2-2. Come on, bud, don't be afraid. Put it in the zone. Let me show you what I can do with it. Oh, four-seamer up and in. Got me swinging and missing. There's a K next to my name, and the Cardinals are going to drop this game, I have a feeling. We will send to the end of it, and the Cardinals do take the loss, 7-5 in 10 innings. Mikey Williams gets the win for the Mets. Christian Mena hung up with the loss for the Cardinals. Wow. 2 for 5 day at the plate for me. Just couldn't get my hits at the right time, apparently. Cardinals fall to 50-17 on the season. I mean, we're still 33 games above 500, so it's not like I'm going to complain about that. So let's move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here, Mets are up 1-0. Runner on first, 2 away. Luis Garcia at the plate for New York. He's hitting .275 on the season. And he's got an 0-1 count against Ryan Nelson. Wind up and the pitch from Nelson. It's a shot into deep center field. That's probably going to be over my head. Yes, it is. We're going to play that on the ricochet as it bounces off the wall in center field. Throw in is decent. Runner's going for the plate. Will we get him at home? No, he will score. It's an RBI double for Garcia, and the Mets hold a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Wow. Oh, boss battle challenge here in the bottom of the first. The Mets are out in front 2-0. Runner on third, 1 away. Phil Ferris is the man on the mound for the Mets. I'm going to go with getting on base. There is that runner on third with only 1 out. Ferris hits 94 on his four-seamer, 90 on his cutter. First pitch from the lefty. And we foul away a four-seamer on the outer third. I was tardy on the swing. It's only a 92-mile-an-hour pitch. What the heck happened there? 0-1 pitch on the way now from Ferris. There's one lifted into left center field. That'll get down for extra bases as that splits the gap. Goes all the way to the wall. I'll stroll into second. It's an RBI double for me, and now a 2-1 ball game. Runs are coming early and often here with the Mets in town. It's now a 16-game hit streak for me as well. Bottom of the third, we're tied at 2 runs apiece. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Phil Ferris still towing the rubber for the Mets. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And it's another pitch on the outside corner, sent into center field. Center fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. Oh, he makes the catch just short of the warning track out there in center. So close and yet so far. Long and loud F8 for me. 4-2 the score with the Mets out in front here in the top of the fourth. Runner on first, nobody out. Ryan Nelson still on the mound for the Cardinals. 2-2 pitch from him is drilled deep into center field. We're going to be robbing this one off of Freese's landing. And just like that, there's the first out. Long and loud F8 for Trey Sweeney. So throw in keeps the runner from first at first. Bottom of the fifth. There's a starter comparison. Yeah, Ryan Nelson got roughed up in this one. It's a 5-2 lead for the Mets. Nobody out, nobody on. Phil Ferris still on the bump. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around. And there's one up the middle. Bob took his head off with that one. Four-seamer just above the knees on the inner third. Usually a good place to throw one. But I got a good swing on that one, and I have a single to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the seventh, it's a 5-3 ball game. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. Scored a pair of runs today. Ethan Roberts now on the mound for the Mets. He hits 95 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch with the bases empty and 1 away here. We foul away a slider below the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count for me here in the bottom of the seventh. Like to think that the old Cracker Jack could do me some good here, but I don't know. 0-1 pitch. Reaching for a slider way outside at the knees. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry. The 0-2 pitch from Roberts. Reaching for the slider outside again, and 3 pitches, 3 swings, and 3 strikes sends me to the dugout with a K next to my name. Top of the ninth, 5-4 lead for the Mets. Jacob Young at the plate for New York. He's 2 for 4 on the day, hitting .230 on the season. Caden Stevens on the mound for the Cardinals. 1-1 pitch from him is lifted into left center field. Can we run it down? Sure thing, you betcha. 1 away here in the top of the ninth. Bottom half of the inning, I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day, 4 for 9 on the series so far with a pair of doubles. Mikey Williams now on the mound for the Mets. He hits 93 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander with the bases empty and 1 away. And there's one lofted into left center field. Is this one going to have enough to get out of here? He tries to rob it, but no, it's a game-tying home run with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. How about it? That's the way you need to clutch it up, baby. 27th homer on the season, 406 feet is just enough to get past the outstretched arm of the center fielder. We're now tied at 5 with 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. Do we get the green line? Let's see what happens there. There's the slow-mo. No green line on that camera angle. But we got the green line there, baby. Yeah, buddy. We will take it. Man, that makes me a happy camper. Oh, bottom of the 11th. We are going to sim to the end of the game. Looks like Weatherholt's going to walk it off for the Cardinals. Attaboy, JJ. And we win game number 2 of this series. I think that was game number 2, not game number 3. I went 3 for 5 on the day with 3 runs scored. 5 for 10 on the series for me now. Holy mackerel. Let's move on to game number 3 and see who wins the rubber match of this 3-game series. Come on, PlayStation, load her in. There we go. Day game action here. I got 76 ribbies on the season. And bottom of the first, I'm standing in. What do we got going on here? Scoreless ball game, 2 outs, nobody on. Hideo Kato on the mound for the Mets. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from the right-hander. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone. Oh, no. It's a pop-up in foul ground. Oh, it hits the netting on the other side of the tarp. Thankfully, I got lucky there. 0-1 the count for me now. Second pitch from Cato. Oh, man, four-seamer came in really quick. I was late on the swing, and it's fouled away. 0-2 the count for me now. The two-strike pitch from Hideo Kato. And we foul away a slider just above the knees on the inner third. Good spot for it, because normally I'm not going to hit something there very well. 0-2 still the count. The two-strike pitch from Kato. And we foul away a slider just off the outside corner. Still an 0-2 count. What will we do with the fifth pitch of this at-bat? We'll find out in a hurry here, won't we? Hey, we take a ball below the knees. Four-seamer, not going to get the call down there. 1-2 the count. Looking at our sixth pitch of this plate appearance already. Come on, big fella. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. Still a 1-2 count as we're looking at our seventh pitch of the at-bat already. And these have been going by quick as heck. And we foul away a curveball well below the knees. Shouldn't have swung at it, but I did. Somehow the at-bat continues with pitch number 8 here from Kato in the bottom of the first. Crank to deep left field. See you later, baseball. Is that going to be Big Mac land? Not quite. Just to the foul pole side of Big Mac land up there in deep left field. What number home run on the season is that? 28th of the year. 415-footer into the second deck there in deep left field. Do we get the green line on this one? Well, not on that camera angle. Not on that camera angle. Not going to get it on that camera angle either. Come on, man. I shouldn't complain. I've had green lines on every other home run I've hit this live stream. So, top of the third, we're tied at 1 run apiece. 1 out, nobody on for Sam Huff. He's standing in with a .250 batting average on the season for the Mets. Let's see what he can do with a 2-2 pitch from Hunter Brown with the bases empty and 1 away. Sends one into shallow center. We'll get there to make the play. 2 away now in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth, I'm back at the plate. 1 for 1 with that solo dinger in the first inning. Batting average back up to .361 now. Hideo Kato still on the mound. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch the at-bat this time. And we foul away a four-seamer on the outer third. It's an 0-1 count. Of course, the game's got to say, remember, double plays. You hit into them a lot. Yeah, I know. Second pitch of the at-bat from Kato. Low and inside with the changeup taken for ball 1. I'll be darned, I can lay off one outside of the zone every now and then. Third pitch of the at-bat here. Come on, big fella. And we pop one up. Four-seamer on the inner third. Catcher's behind home plate. He will make the catch. And it's a P2 on the line score for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. All right, we're moving on to the bottom of the fifth. 2-1 lead for the Cardinals. Bases are loaded, only 1 out. Standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 6 for 12 on the series. And, of course, we're going to go for the RBI here. If I can hit a grand slam against Kato, that's got to be the nail in the coffin for him, I would imagine. First pitch from him this time around. And we swing and miss it, a changeup low and away. He knows I'm going to be gassed up for it. Hitting .414 with runners in scoring position this season. Not doing so great in the last few series, but 0-1 pitch from Kato. A little bit low with the four-seamer. Taken for ball 1. It's a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. And we swing and miss it, a changeup below the knees on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. Every pitch below the knees so far in this plate appearance. Fourth pitch. No different. In the knees, or below the knees. Swing and a miss from me. And there's a K next to my name. Bases still loaded, but 2 outs now in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the sixth, it's a 6-1 lead for the Cardinals. Runners on first and second with 1 out for Luis Garcia. He's up at the plate 0 for 2 on the day for the Mets, hitting .280 on the season. 0-1 the count for him with Hunter Brown still on the mound for the Cardinals. Wind up and the pitch from Brown. It's a deep drive to center field. We'll run back a little bit. We'll be able to make the play here. There's the fly out. Throw will go to third. It's on the money, and in time, it's a fly him out. Throw him out, double play to retire the side. Heading into the bottom of the sixth here in St. Louis, Cardinals are out in front of the Mets by a score of 6-1. All right, bottom of the seventh, still a 6-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 6 for 12 on the series. Alberto Ramo on the mound for the Mets now. Runner on first and nobody out. Ramo only hits 90 on his four-seamer, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. First pitch from him. Cranked into right field. Caught at the knees by the right fielder. Would that be an L9 or an F9? I'm thinking L9. That was a frozen rope right at the right fielder there. Oh, we will sim to the end of the game. The Cardinals are going to take the win in the rubber match of this series. 6-1, the final score there. Hunter Brown gets the win. He's 5-0 on the season. Hideo Kato falls to 4-5. So we took 2 out of 3 from the visiting Mets here. I went 1 for 4 on the day, 6 for 14 on the series. Not going to complain about that line score at all. But I think we're going to call that for the end of this live stream here on New Year's Day. For those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. And we will catch you tomorrow in a regular Road to the Show episode. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good one out there. And, yeah, stay warm and all that lovely good rot. We'll see you tomorrow.